So, Isaiah, okay. Hello, Isaiah.
Hello.
Yes, good evening from Ghana.
Good evening from Millville.
Wonderful, wonderful. Isaiah, so you're welcome on board. This is Lord Christus. Can you please introduce yourself?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Okay, can you please introduce yourself?
Oh, my apologies. My name is Isaiah Harvey. I am a junior from Millville High School, and I'm here to introduce my company, Quantum Visionary.
Wonderful. That's very amazing. So, Isaiah, I think the stage is yours. Please go for it.
Okay, and let me. Can you guys see my screen?
Not yet.
Oh, I didn't press. Let me see. Can you see it now?
I'm not seeing it yet.
That's weird.
Great, we can see it now.
Okay, that's good. And okay, so hello everyone. Um, my name is Isaiah Harvey. I was born with bilateral hearing loss, and despite the perceived setback, that I was determined to help others. In middle school, I was scolded for not hearing a fire alarm, and I in turn created my company, Quantum Visionary Foundation, a nonprofit that supports those with special needs with after school programming, focus groups for parents, and sensory devices. I am a member of MIT IDEA A2, an international program for biomedical startups, and I am one of several members from America and the first team to receive top 20 under 40 in Northwest Indiana.
That is very, very amazing.
I'm trying to. One moment, please. There we go. Bilateral hearing loss means that a person has hearing loss in both ears. It can range from mild to severe and may affect how clearly sounds are heard, especially in speech. For me as a teen, bilateral hearing loss can make it harder to follow conversation, hear in noisy places like classrooms, or notice important sounds around me. It doesn't mean I can't hear anything. It just means that I may hear sounds differently or may need extra support, like hearing devices or accommodations to fully understand what is going on. Even with this challenge, people with bilateral hearing loss can still communicate, learn, and succeed in everyday life. They just may do it in ways that works best for them. And right now, I'm currently working on a series of devices designed to support people with hearing loss like me. These devices are built to detect important alerts such as fire alarms and other emergency signals and turn them into something we can feel or see instead of only relying on sound. The one of the key features that I am focusing on is haptic technology. Haptic devices uses vibrations or physical sensations to communicate information. For someone with hearing loss, this can be incredibly helpful. Instead of missing a loud alarm, a watch, or a wearable device can vibrate in a specific pattern to signal danger or urgency. This type of technology increases safety, independence, and confidence. It helps ensure that people with hearing loss are not left out of critical moment and can respond to emergencies just like anyone else. So to bring this vision to life, I gained support from several organizations that believe in the same mission that I'm going to. Their guidance, resources are helping me to turn this idea into a real impactful solution for the Hero Life community. I won a pitch competition at Purdue University for my device for the alerts hard of hearing when there is fire and a higher level of carbon monoxide, as well as an NAACP award. We are also funded by the National Benevolent Association. And thank you. If you have any questions or would like to partner with my organization, please email us at isaiahquantumvisionary.com. Email, sorry.
That's very, very beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm really impressed. So quantum, yes. On site, we have a company called Quantum LC. It's a very good project you're working on. Thumbs up. All right. I wish you so much well. Okay, so just two more things. Now, uh, on engineering sites, we have some systems, just like the alarms you spoke about. Now, we have fire alarms, we have red alert, we have yellow alert. I'll just talk about these two. Now, we know fire alarms, that's for just to let people know there's fire or maybe the sensors are sensing something like that around. And red alert is also a kind of alarm. And that one only comes when the sensors sense that maybe there is rain coming or there is lightning or some thunders coming, so that everybody should find shade. And then yellow alert means that the device is sensing something far away. So if you're on field working, you should be getting prepared to come find some covering. So I know as time goes on, we will be discussing a lot about this, but I think that's a very good project. Keep it up, and we will keep in touch. All right, we will keep in touch in the background.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I think Jake might want to say something.
No,
Jake?
this is great. So Isaiah, just to let you know, you've got two engineers here. Can you explain a little bit more how your device works?
Sure. I'm glad you asked. So you know how in a smoke alarm there is when smoke reaches the alarm and it goes through a system in order for it to beep?
Hmm.
That similar thing will also be applied on the watch. The only one of the challenges that I'm currently facing is trying to keep it small because obviously you don't want like a really big watch on your wrist because that's a lot of weight. So, how would you say I could do that if you know?
Okay. So I think this is going to be a very sensitive kind of programming because you're not dealing with something that is physical. You're dealing with sound. You're dealing with frequency. I think that's going to deal with a lot of programming. And I think this is going to use a lot of if and else conditions, right? It's going to use a lot of if and else conditions. That's going to be tough, but before that, how do you want to do it? What kind of microprocessors are you going to be using? What kind of sensors are you going to be using? What kind of artificial intelligence are you going to be using?
The normal smoke detectors work as ionization, or they work on a photoelectric, where the smoke literally blocks a sensor.
I think there are some of them that work like that. I think I saw one recently that was FLC 115 There was like a kind of Indian model I saw recently, and that one has a kind of sensor that senses a chemical, like carbon monoxide, just like something like that. Right. So there are some of the sensors that sense they take, I mean, chemical gases. Right. I think there's some of them, but I would need to take time to look into it to find out exactly which of them is best applicable in this case.
Yeah, Isaiah, something just occurred to me. Um, Lord Christus is working in a very large facility, a very large place, and they do have all kinds of alarms that go off. But the alarm only goes off when the smoke reaches the sensor, which could be far away. So you have people down here and the sensor's up here. It might be good for you to talk to Lord Christus's company because maybe everybody in the company should have this device on their wrist. And then when the smoke is right there, they know it immediately. They don't have to wait for the smoke to rise to the sensor.
Um, that's a good point. Um, what is the name again of the? What's the name of the company again?
You mean the name of my company?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there are two companies. We have GIG Engineering, we have Newmont. But it would we will see how best we can work around that. Don't worry about that.
But Isaiah, this is just one company. In the United States, there are 10,000 companies in which people are working in potentially hazardous areas. Every steel mill, every manufacturing company, um, this could be something you could market to them. I know you were doing it for the people who are having a hearing problem, but this would be very valuable for anybody in kind of a situation.
Yeah, I agree. I mostly did it for um people with hard of hearing because it stems from my personal experience.
Yes.
And you're not the first person to say that. People from Purdue, MIT, even my own high school have real said that it's better if it was more vast rather than like focus on one specific group. So
I mean, and the fact that it's vibrating, right? It's just not giving off a sound. So let me explain. I know you're not going to believe this, but I'm kind of old. And one of the things about when you get older is you don't hear as well, and you don't hear high-pitched sounds. A real odd beep, I might not hear that. So many times there'll be a buzzer beeping. My microwave will buzz and I don't hear it, okay? Because it's a high pitched sound. This thing is going to vibrate. I'm going to feel it. I don't have to hear it. I think you've got a really exciting potential here.
Okay, Jake, I think one other thing, you remember my create, I think that was the lights out indicator. I think one factor is that once there's something like that, it can send me a message on my phone. So I
Mhm.
think we can add something like that. I know definitely most of us will be carrying our phones around all the time. So it can have a SIM card or something. It can send you a message on your phone, or it can actually give you a call or something. Yeah. Azar,
Yeah.
what do you think about that?
yeah, I, that's a. I want to ask something real quick. Um, what type of engineering? I'm sorry if you have already mentioned this, but what type of engineering do the both of you do?
Or Christus, you want to
I
start?
didn't get a question well.
What kind of engineering did you learn?
What kind of engineering did I learn? Okay. So that was maintenance engineering, plant maintenance engineering, process plant maintenance engineering.
Okay.
And Isaiah, in my career, I have programmed computers. I have I built robots. I've started a robot company. I've designed electronic products that were sold commercially. Um, I've done all kinds of things with lasers and light and optics, and I am an engineer. Okay. My degree is chemical engineering. And I have not worked one day as a chemical engineer since I got my degree. Okay. And people have said to me, Jake, how are you able to design that circuit board? You're a chemical engineer. And the answer is because I learned how to think and solve problems as a chemical engineer using pipes and pumps and chemicals. And now I'm using electrons and wires and batteries, and it's the same problem. I'm just using different technology. The reason I'm telling you that story is your goal is to learn how to think and solve problems. Don't worry about the technology. The technology is going to change and change dramatically in your life. But your ability to solve problems will stay with you forever. So,
Are you sure you didn't get a degree in philosophy too?
no,
I'm kidding.
I did not get a degree in philosophy, but thank you. Well, this has been very exciting. We have to move on. We have our next presentation. But Isaiah, I wish you the very best. We would love to have you present again. Lord Christus mentioned how many times he's presented. And we'd love to have you present again, talking about the same thing, talking about another project, talking about what you're doing. Uh, we've got another gift in October. We've got another one next year in April. We'd love to have you come back and give us updates.
Okay, I would love to do that too. I will be uh, going to MIT this summer to kind of do an update on the project. So by the time October comes around, I would definitely have more information. I might have another prototype as well.
Great.
So,
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good
I
job. Very good. Very good.
thank you.